once the data was all aggregated,
what does it really take to admit your shortcomings? It takes like really a lot of comfort in your own skin.
Welcome. This is awesome. I'm so glad that we all got to get together in person because it's very valuable. I'm going to do, I think, maybe 10 minutes total on a reflection on the last 12 months and things that I feel like I got wrong and lessons that I learned that hopefully have us in a much better place than we were then.
Velocity, I don't think was a culprit. Velocity and FOMO are like really different. I think FOMO is sort of getting caught up in the euphoria and just like grabbing, you know, sort of greedily or whatever. That attitude, I think, is terrible. It's just not the way to build like a strong foundation.
We had this like euphoria at the end of last year when we started bringing people on where, I mean, I personally thought this was a super fast sale. You didn't need experienced AEs. It was easy to onboard people. It was this incredible product that just worked. And it was easy, which in hindsight, that seems stupid. I actually think this 50 million ARR goal, while it was, it seemed at the time like it was like very achievable with what were the signals we were getting in January. It just led to this whole series of decisions. But the lesson learned is to be grounded in my optimism and, you know, if anything, try to be a little bit conservative when, you know, we're dealing with organizations of this size. So I just wanted to give that reflection and
Yeah, it's like pride and ego is like a strange thing. Everything that I've learned until now is like why it's going to work better this time. You know, I've done so many big bets on things that didn't work, and I'll continue to, and they'll continue to not work, but like, hopefully I'm not making the same mistakes that I did on prior big bets.
You know, despite screwing all of that up, we still managed to grow 75% in 12 months and went from 12 million to 20 million ARR, which is great. I mean, I just think we can do a lot better.
Okay. So we are going to do another icebreaker round. This is called Photoshop Fun. So what we have done, we have mishmashed some headshots.
Oh God.
Your job is to guess who the two people are in the mishmash that you're looking at.
And there are prizes.
There were multiple times in the last several months, if not a year, that we ran into kind of trouble. But I was super proud of how the team kind of bounced back. When you're trying to achieve something difficult or unattainable, you know, the process consists of a lot of experimentation, a lot of throwing spaghetti on the wall, right? Some stick, some don't. And the key is not to expect that all of them will yield in a positive outcome. Some won't. Failure is inevitable, right? But what successful teams do is they don't let these failures kind of emotionally drag them down. And that's exactly what I saw with the retention team, right? We brushed ourselves and we learned and we kind of regrouped and we were back the next day trying to take another stab at it.
Who was it?
Right, you got Kyle.
Kyle and Alex. Kyle and Mario.
Kyle and David.
Nope.
It's just Kyle, guys. Females.
All right, Kyle and Mike. Sounds like y'all are stumped.
the reason companies fail is because people run out of money, full stop. Thank God we don't have investors right now. You know? I mean, not that they would be like devastated. I just would probably find myself on Zoom calls trying to explain, you know, what happened and what we got wrong. I don't want to take any money from anybody until we're at a point where this is absolutely bulletproof, you know, just from a financial and operational and like reporting standpoint.
Make sure you guys, let's give a round of applause to Adam and Diana for like the opportunity to be together. So
Special shout out to Kelly.
Hey. Well, it's been my responsibility to go over what we learned today. So I was just amazed as we went through all of these presentations about how sophisticated we're getting from both a product standpoint and a go-to-market standpoint. This is really a competitive advantage. It's very hard to do what we're doing with this amount of people, keep it coordinated, keep it crushing. So great.
Getting any software business to profitability, still sort of like surviving and growing a little bit and not just like, you know, a like clear path to the ground is so monumental of a feat. And, you know, it can just keep you experimenting.
And last but not least, I mean, let's leave that up for another minute.
My philosophy is give it as little as possible until it shows a ton of promise with hardly any resources, then like try to like put the pedal to the metal. I think starting off small, if you want a long career as an entrepreneur, is prudent. Like, what if I raised $1 million for Robley? Like, I don't know what would have happened, but it would have gone differently.